Guys, welcome back to another episode of ZeroTo60.
Welcome back to the annual ZeroTo60 meetup, barbecue,
Talk car stuff,
check out cars, have some fun.
I gotta say, man, I'm a bit flustered. I can't thank everyone enough that's come. The turnout, we've only been going for about 45 minutes. The turnout is awesome. There's some wicked cars here and everyone's just proper car dude. It's what we like.
It is so good to see. We did a similar thing last year on a much smaller scale.
There were 6 cars.
And I wasn't quite expecting this turnout. It's come out really, really good. And we've got cars, we've even got a jet ski over there. And that's been on the channel. A lot of these cars have been on the channel, but quite a lot haven't as well.
No, in fact, it's kind of cool. There's a few cars here that were in the early days of the channel, 2016 when we first started. And I just can't believe how it's progressed. We are gonna go and keep talking to everyone. We don't want to be rude, but there will be a walk around and we'll show you some of the awesome cars that have turned up next.
Yeah, there's some very spicy, some very tasty bits of kit. So we'll have a bit of a walk around later on and yeah, say hi to everyone.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
Well, guys, we are at the ZeroTo60 meetup. I've got Jay here. He's a local.
How we doing, guys?
He's actually known of us. Well, you saw when we had the car parts business nearly 20 years ago.
Long time ago.
Really awesome for him to come and support the channel. And apparently he just wanted to help a local. It's not because he's got an M54. I think it's because he's got an M54. Jay, so this car, I quite like it. I actually saw you at the local service station probably about 2 months ago and it caught my eye. How long have you had it?
About 8 months or so now, coming up for a year.
And what is it that got you onto the M54 platform?
Easy power.
It is, isn't it? What have you done to it so far?
Almost full bolt-ons, minus the inlets there at home. Pretty much as you see, XHP stage 3 on the DCT, MHD stage 2 plus, and just all your usuals really.
Nice carbon wing, M Sports, you got proper shadow line. Is it all right to have a quick look inside?
Go for it. Shadow line's got individual pack with the piano trim.
And the DCT. Kind of jealous. This is a really nice interior. Cool, man. Well, thanks for having a look. Thank you for coming down. We're gonna.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off. We're gonna try and do a few of these with a few of the sick cars that have turned up. But yeah, thanks for coming. Really appreciate it.
No worries.
All right, guys. We're gonna have a quick look at the second car of the day. Now, Lee is a member or supporter of the channel. He watches the channel, and he's driven away from the Gold Coast. You could have driven further than anyone else, and I really appreciate it.
Maybe. There's a couple of other guys sort of close by near me, so anyway, that's all good.
No, I really appreciate it. Lee has probably the most customized car here when it comes to, well, I reckon you do, the amount of engine work and mods you've got on it. It is an E30. Now these things are, like 15 years ago they were, but now it's, it's a bit of a collector's item.
Yeah, it's getting there.
What have you done to it?
It's got an M50 in it, non-Vanos. Which has been stroked with an M54 crank, so it's 3 litre crank. Am I
right in thinking the M54 crank's the same as the S54 crank?
No,
they are different.
They're different. Yeah, they're different. They're 91mm stroke versus 89.6.
Of course, 3.2 versus 3.
Yeah,
of course.
And they're 86mm pistons versus this has got 85mm pistons in it.
You can tell Lee knows his stuff.
Sorry.
No, that's awesome. I guess, so you've done a fair bit of engine work.
Yep.
Have you got an estimate, because the internet's going to want to know, have you got an estimate what sort of power it is at the moment?
It was, when the engine was just after it had been built, it had about 50 Ks on it. It was producing 154 at the hubs.
That's kilowatts?
Kilowatts at the hubs.
That's...
So just over 200, or just on 200 or something like that, I think.
I think we need to have a quick look at it. Have you done anything cosmetically to it, or is this pretty much how you got it?
It's actually not an MTEC 2 car.
Oh, it's not?
No.
I like the headers.
Yeah, they're Fritz Bits headers out of the UK.
Yep.
One of the few companies that actually make right-hand drive headers.
Yes.
Out of stainless.
Who did the electrical work on it?
It's had a little bit of electrical work done on it.
I mean in regards to getting it to work and function, and I assume your dash and everything still
Yeah, dash all works perfectly. It's basically plug and play to a degree. I've had a few issues in the fact that I'm actually running a Link ECU, G4 Plus, which means it had to run the TU loom.
Gotcha.
And I had some problems with that. So there's a guy on the coast who's done the tuning for me, and it needs to go back because it's done a few thousand Ks now, so it needs to be tweaked a bit. It's got a couple of minor issues throughout the tune, but
it's a bloody cool car. Now, I mean, we have sort of become a bit obsessed with power thanks to the M54 and the supercharged S62, but I mean, something like this is going to be, obviously it's a very lightweight car, and it's probably going to be one of the more satisfying cars to drive.
That's great.
Out of everything here, to be fair.
Yeah, it's great. I love driving it. That's why I've still got it. It's the first BMW I owned, and 20 years later, I've still got it.
Oh, God, you've had it for 20 years?
Yeah.
I hope I can say the same thing about my M54 in 19 years' time. Anyway, look, thank you for coming up. Really appreciate it. Thank you for showing off the car.
All good. Thank you.
We're going to drink some more food and
drink
some more beer, I should say, and eat some more food. Alrighty. All right, guys, we've got a bit of a weird one here. This is Clint.
Hey there.
I'm going to call you an old friend. I've known you for long enough.
Yeah.
Clint was nice enough to let us molest his S2000 about a year ago. Hopefully you've seen it on the channel, although it wasn't very popular, that video. People don't like yellow convertibles, it seems.
You've got a bit of a Euro following too.
We have got a bit of a Euro following. Clint has just bought a car that I'm really excited about, mainly because in my eyes, this engine was sort of the next evolution from the N54. It is S63 powered. However, you've gone weird again. He's gone for a wagon. It's an X5M.
It's a bit of a unique thing, isn't it? It sort of goes anywhere, does anything, comfortable, can tow.
Well, the other thing that's playing on my mind, obviously we've got the E53 4.6 IS. This is the not the predecessor, but the evolution of it.
Next gen.
And I'm really excited about it. Like, I really, really like it. How long? You've only had it for 2 months?
Not even, maybe 3 weeks.
And what have you done to it so far? Cut the exhaust off. That's what he's done.
Yes,
He's modified the exhaust.
We did do that. Jump inside.
It's a very, very tidy example. And I want to just film it quickly. Clint will be doing a bit more work to it. He's promised me that he's going to do downpipes.
Yep.
Get a bit more note out of it and a tune on it. So if you're interested, let us know below if you want to see what the X5 does stock, and then once it's
after a bit of work done,
Clint's special touch. Really looking forward to spending a bit of time in this car and seeing what you do with it, because he is the master of modifications. He has a milling shop in the middle of his house. It's crazy. All right, well, thank you for letting us have a quick look at it.
All good.
And thank you for coming up from the Gold Coast, man. Really appreciate it.
Happy to be here. Cheers.
All the help. Thank you. All right, guys, we're moving around the circle, and I've got Ty here with me, and I keep calling him Matt, and I'm very sorry.
That's all good.
Hopefully you'll recognise his username, because he does comment on a lot of the videos. He's a supporter. Really appreciate you coming up. He's come from long enough. Yeah, he's not local, but you have an awesome N54. And some of you guys, if you're keen watchers, you may have seen it at Euro Day. That's where we were having a few runs, weren't we?
Yeah.
And yours is not slow. Yours is not slow at all. Quick rundown on what you've done to it.
The 17T turbos.
Where'd you get that idea from?
Some YouTube
Some
channel.
weirdo on the internet. 17Ts?
All of just the bolt-ons, bigger intercooler, water methyl injection, pretty much it.
That's it so far. And it is crazy how quick it is, because you were not far. Our cars were pretty much the same.
Yeah, just the top end.
I'm running, so you were a E50, I think, weren't you?
Yeah.
E50, but with water meth. Do you mind popping the bonnet? Because your engine bay looks pretty cool. And I did get excited. I thought he had a DCT, but it is just the auto. And you've gone through a few different, let's not badmouth anything. You've got a new tuner.
Yeah.
And it's currently sort of working through. It's on its second revision at the moment, running around 23.5 PSI, you said?
Yep.
You happy with it?
Yeah, no, it's good. It holds it all good, like all the way to red line, so it doesn't taper off or anything. But
it's something I asked, and I may have asked you at Euro Day, but what was your first impression of the 17Ts like? When you've gone from how it was all set up before, full bolt-ons, to your first drive with the 17Ts?
I was a bit scary at the start because it just went full sideways, and it's never really done that before.
Oh, it's awesome. It's crazy what power you can get out of these M54s with some Chinese turbos, a few bolt-on mods, and they are weapons. In fact, you were racing the Senna at Euro Day.
Yeah.
And you weren't different leagues to a Senna.
No, I thought he'd come around me. Like twice I raced him and he just couldn't get around me down the straight, but in the corners he had me.
Just goes to show, because this car's worth about the same as the brake pads on the Senna.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, again, appreciate you coming up. Thank you for all the help and support on the channel.
No worries.
And guys, we need to see a bit more of this on the channel. We need some more M54 races.
Yeah, for sure.
Comment below and encourage him to come to roll racing. All right, so, oh God, this video is probably not going to be too well, but we're winding down a little bit, and here I have Trent and his immaculate E92 M3. Now, this is the car that I think if I had money to just blow on vehicles, one of these is going to have to be in the stable. It's the last real M car. We have done a video on them. We've done a video on one of these, the Gintani tuned one, but this example is immaculate. Trent, please tell us a bit about it. Why have you got it? How long have you had it?
Look, I've had it for 3 years. I've bought it for, yeah, probably not the right time, but I just wanted a car where I've got 2 kids, throw the kids in.
Yep.
Sounded good, looked good.
It does look good. Did the colour just happen to pop up, or you were specifically after that colour?
Well, I actually was just about to buy one in WA, and then this popped up, same cage like its brother in Brisbane.
Yes.
So, rather touch and feel it.
It's the right time and place. And it's not Imola red, is it?
No, it's Melbourne red.
Melbourne red. I thought it was Imola. I've just noticed it's got a slightly different fleck to the Imola.
Yes.
I like it. I like
so
it.
it does change. When it gets darker, it goes very deep red. So when the sun's on it, pops out.
You done any mods to it?
Exhaust. So cat delete, retune, and then a valve at the back. So make it quiet or loud.
It does sound good. And did you put the wheels on?
Put the wheels on. Yeah. Yep.
Splitter? Not splitter, the rear spoiler thing?
Yep. Steering wheel, wheels. So it has a nice stance. Yeah, sure.
Oh man, it's nice to see an M car that could really be a collector's item, but you've still done a few little nice touches to it to make it yourself, but it's not ruined it or made it less special.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. Flat bottom wheel, and of course it's a proper manual. I know you're leaving soon. Could I trouble you to start it up?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Let's hear what it sounds like. Let it warm up, don't rev it yet, but it's got a nice burble. And it looks like you've got smoked taillights as well.
I have, yep. Just little things with the red just to break it up a bit. You know, black number badges, blacked out all the chrome on it, so yeah, just... I didn't want to go too much on it, every bolt on.
Yep. I think you've done well.
Yeah.
It looks special. In fact, it's probably one of the more special looking cars that have turned up today. I have to thank you for coming.
Yeah,
appreciate all the support.
Thank you very much.
Commenting and views on the channel.
Yeah.
And guys, please comment below if you'd like to see this on the channel, because I reckon if we twist his arm hard enough, he might let us do a 0-60 on it. Maybe.
Yeah, not a problem.
Thanks again, man.
No worries, thank you.
I think, so guys, Trent's just going to show us the valved exhaust on this. Go, do it closed first. Oh shit, that does quieten it down. See, that sounds quite nice, like it's not crazy, got a nice note to it, but now open it up.
A bit louder than standard.
Yep. Oh, it's deeper. It sounds angry. That's awesome, awesome. Thanks again.
No worries.
So this thing's a bit weird. It's getting to the time of the day where everyone's leaving. I'm here with Jordy. I've known Jordy. Who invited this loser?
There's always one.
There's always one. I've known Jordy for ages. In fact, Jordy was helping us with our BMWs 8 years ago.
Yeah,
That long ago.
It's been a while.
You have sort of become a bit of a friend of the family. This is Jordy's, well, it's not a 135, but it kind of is. So Jordy thought he'd take up the challenge of trying to make a 135 hatch, because obviously this generation E87,
E87, yep.
never come with an M54, but this one has it.
It does.
Could you put the bonnet?
Absolutely.
Oh, and Lee's heading off. See you, Lee. I'll let you pop it. I'll grab it, yeah. So there it is. This was really the first M135 before there was one.
Indeed.
It was, I guess so. So maybe BMW heard about this and that's what they copied, but...
Well, there was a 135 when I got hold of this actually, but...
an M135?
Well, actually was there.
No, not in the hatch. You never got the hatch.
No, there wouldn't have been the hatch, not yet. No, very true.
It's a really special car. This is a bit of a labour of love for Jordy. You definitely didn't do it for the money side, because it took a lot more work than ever anticipated.
Absolutely, yeah. Getting everything to work wiring-wise and whatnot was a bit of joy.
But in all the years you've had it, I've never actually been in it. And actually, it was at Euro Day, and we gave you a race in the E60 M5, I think. You didn't even know I was in the car.
Oh, there you go.
And this is actually really quick. So hopefully, again, this is another car. Please comment below and make Jordy feel obligated to let us do a video on it properly. We'd love to see it. Thank you very much for coming out. Thank you for all the help over the years.
Thank you, mate. Always good.
Really appreciate it.
Cool. Cheers.
Okay. Oh. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're really winding down. We've got Tim here. Tim.
Howdy.
Now, this car doesn't really need any introduction because this is the only car that's beaten me on the internet. So thanks for that.
You're welcome. Anytime.
No, look, I really appreciate you coming up. I appreciate you supporting the channel.
Thanks for the invite.
More than welcome. More than welcome. And this is engine bay goals. So Tim, what have you done to it? What are you running?
What haven't I done to it?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now I know you've got 19T turbos.
Yes, correct. Yep.
Maybe that's why you're quicker.
I think so.
Bigger turbos.
Yeah.
You've done this sort of a bit less budget than I have. So you've gone for the PR coils.
Yep.
You went for the full intake manifold and port injection rail.
Yep.
Still running the DCIs.
DCIs. Yep.
Extra oil cooler.
Yep.
And
shift down that side.
Obviously it's E85. You've got
full 85. Yep.
Dual Warbros in the boot.
Dual. Yep. Yep. Your motive flex fuel system. So.
And what size injectors you run in the PR?
750.
So, I mean, it's a lot of fueling.
It is a lot of
You've
fueling.
got a lot of power potential. But aside from that, this car, this is the one that I thought was pretty much a stock.
Oh, shuts its own bonnet.
Yeah, automatic bonnet. That's awesome. Pretty much a stock M54. And man, you genuinely hosed me. What booster are you running?
28. We have just got a map back, which is now 25.
Oh, good.
So
I like the sound of this.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of timing issues.
Oh, okay.
At that higher boost, so.
I mean, that is big boost for one of these.
That was, yeah.
That's awesome.
And E85, from what I can see, is not actually E85, so that could be an issue as well.
Ooh. So you're not getting fully 85?
No, it's still reading about 76.
Oh, shit.
On flex fuel, so.
It's fair enough.
See how we go, really. But other than that, and exhaust. 3-inch exhaust, I know you said that.
And actually, this Tim is the reason that I bought those wheels that don't really fit my car, because you're running decent tyres on the back. You've got Nitto
NTO5. I love it.
I'm sure my neighbours don't. So you got NTO5s?
NTO5s, it's an 18-inch. I think it's 8.5s.
And did you have any issues getting it to hook at Rolls?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
How are you launching at Rolls? I'm trying to get some inside information here.
I was brake boosting.
Yep.
Once I kind of warmed up the tyres enough.
Okay.
But every time you take off, you're doing your little first, second off the line. Still didn't work. Probably until the end kind of runs.
You're making big power.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Look, I just want to say thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Appreciate you supporting the channel.
Thanks again for the invite.
And yeah, guys, you'll see this again. Hopefully we'll see less of the back of it, but we'll just see how we go. Thanks again, man. Thanks, man. Come on, Andrew. Do some skids. They sound so good.
She looks clean. It's now much quicker than it was at roll racing.
Yes. See you, Scott. What's it, Dave?
Well, I'm exhausted.
I'm sunburnt. Who would have thought it would have been an issue talking to everyone out in the sun for 6 hours? Oh man, right. So guys,
I think the neighbours will be happy that everyone's got now as well.
I managed to flatten, yeah, good point. Sorry neighbours. I managed to flatten 2 GoPro batteries. I'm not really sure what footage we've got. Hopefully, I tried to do a bit of a walk around and show a few of the cars we're here. But we'll see how this video looks when I get to editing it shortly. But I need to say thank you to everyone that came. We just wanted to really get everyone together and say thank you for all the help and support that we've had through the year. And
it was bloody good to see. And yeah, I just want to say I don't know what it is about the 0 to 60 viewers, but you guys seem to just be genuine, awesome car people.
Yeah, and we genuinely really appreciate it. Like, we didn't want anyone to bring anything. We'd done a little bit of drinks and food shopping, but like everyone wanted to help. Like, it was just really good.
And everyone that I spoke to today, there's even a few guys I didn't even get a chance to speak to, which I'm sorry about, but everyone I spoke to, they had the car, they had a little story about it,
Yep.
and it was awesome to see what you guys are actually driving, what you're doing to your own car, and your own little take on everything. It was awesome to see.
It was. So that is it. That is the official end to 2020. On to 2021 0 to 60. I'm thinking of switching to Mercedes. Yeah, just ditching all the Beamers. What do you think? What do you got? No, I'm just joking. We are very entwined in the BMW way of life here.
And so are a lot of the viewers, it would seem, as well. However, there was still a very big variety of all different sorts of stuff. What was your most, I don't know, sort of exciting or favourite car from the day?
I don't even know if it's exciting, but Trent's M3 just looks special.
Amazing.
Very, very tidy car.
Did it make you wish you didn't spend all the money on a 335 and just bought an M3?
No, I'm still happy with the M54. Yeah,
Still
Team N54, best in the bonnets. And I got to say, Jay's N54 powered DCT 335, which we did do a little bit of walk around on, I think.
I didn't even get a chance to have a close up look.
It was just a wickedly spec 335. He hasn't done that much work to it, but it was just really, really tidy. And it's
like
DCT.
Yeah, that would be very cool, actually.
It was. Man, look, I know we're going to forget everyone, but thanks everyone that come. Thanks everyone that made it a good day. Our parents were here, and it was just
brilliant.
It was just good. There was no stress today. We really enjoyed it, which means we probably didn't film enough stuff, but we did enjoy talking to everyone. All right, let's end it off.
Thanks, guys.
We've got to put some cars away.
Yeah. Happy 2021.
We'll catch you on the next one.